Hey, it's me, Team Farrell, back from 3Skill with a small update for the DMeasure tool. So let's have a look at this figure here. So we can see here there's a bug in Cinema 4D 2025 with the DMeasure tool. I was not able to fix that. So this is just for versions higher than 23. So in versions 23 and below, 19, 20, 21, this bug is not present. So yeah, you can turn off the gizmos to avoid this bug. And yeah, and also the customer asked me to implement a preset system so that you can simply call back your specific style for all measurements and so forth. So let's head over to Cinema 4D. Okay, we are in Cinema 4D. I brought here my DMeasure tool. So these are the tools in the DMeasure plugin, the DMeasure tool, the surface area calculator, and the DM photo measure. So let's start here, the DMeasure tool. And here you can see the new gizmos on off bug fix. And let's create a new measure. And as you can see, it's a little bit different. So first of all, we activate here snapping. We set here, we're directly in the measure tool mode. You can see it created a measure object, put it as a child under the DMeasure tool. And then we simply, with the left mouse button, we create the origin point, shift left mouse button, the first point, and control left mouse button, the third point. And it looks a little bit, tidier. I mean, the measure tool looks a little bit tidier now. So there are no measurements and so forth. It looks a little bit more cleaner as before, so it is not so confusing. So yeah, we have our first measurement, and as you can see, no gizmos are shown. So in the version 2025, in the latest version, there's a bug. You can see I have now activated here the the navigation cursor mode. So whenever I click here in my screen, I can rotate around this cursor. But as soon as I activate here the draw method of my plugin, it shows you exactly which measurement it is. So you can see measurement 10,000. It is this measurement. This is very helpful when you have hundreds of measurements. Then you can simply read here which measurement it is, and then you can search here the measurement in your attribute manager. But this draw method causes a bug. So it doesn't work together correctly with the camera navigation cursor mode. As you can see, when I click here, the cursor always stays here in the center, fixed of the screen. I wasn't able to fix that. So that's the reason why I implemented this gizmo on off. Simply turn it off and you get back your cursor. This is just for the version 2025 and 2024 and so forth, the latest versions. Okay, we created a measure, and now we create a new preset. You can see I have here a preset system. Sorry, let's create it again. So I create my measure, new measurement, and 3 clicks. And now I want to create a preset. So go ahead and extrude it 2 times like this. This is my preset. I simply resize a little bit and turn off maybe the units like this and bring the text a little bit outside like this. So this is my style. I want to save it. I make 150. So that's my style, and I saved this as a preset. As you can see in my measurement, in each measurement there is a load, save, and delete button. Simply click save and type in a name. Type in maybe default. Yeah. And now it appears here in the drop-down menu, the presets drop-down menu, and also here in the global presets drop-down menu. In the global presets drop-down menu, we can load the preset for all measurements and also can delete it. And here in each measurement, we can load, save, or delete the measurement. when you here click load, then it's just loaded in this for this measurement. So the presets will be saved in your plugin folder. So if you use your plugin folder in your preferences, then go into plugins. I have a separate plugin folder here. It's under plugin 2004, DM measure. And it will be saved in the plugin folder under res and then under presets. Here will be saved the presets now with a file extension preset. Okay, so let's create another measurement. New measurement, we solo unsolo it so that we can snap it. And another one just for presentation here. Okay, so unsolo it. So it looks much more tidier now than before. And yeah, and now I click simply here, load, and he loads the style for all measurements here. So this is pretty cool. And okay, let's say you want, you see, okay, my line thickness is too thick or something like that. And you save this preset and you have no other preset. You can make another preset, but you can also go here into global parameters. Here you can say adjust one parameter for all measurements. So let's choose the thickness and let's say this is 0.5 centimeters and say set. So he sets the line thickness for all parameters here. And there we can give our if you want to give all measurements the same material, simply choose here, use global materials, and then give it the line materials and the font a separate material. Add example. As you can see here, they own material. And let's say you want to highlight this measurement here. Yeah, simply you don't know which measurement this is. Simply turn on the gizmos. So you can see this is measurement 10,300. You go into 10,300 and there you can go down below to the section override global materials. Then you override the global settings and give it its own material, maybe the line and the font. And so you can highlight this specific measurement, for instance. Let's give it back 1 centimeters. And let's see, you can highlight this measurement, especially this measurement. So I also have to mention that when you save a preset here, that it doesn't save the material slot here. When you added materials here, it doesn't save the materials here. It saves the override material, but not the materials, because if you're in another scene, they don't know what material. They can find the materials because the materials are not in the scene. So it doesn't make sense to save this. I think I do not implement this override global materials, because if you want to give them a material, you use the global material and use just this override global material if you want to give a single measurement its own material. Yeah. And also the word align mode. So maybe if you want to save, as you can see, if you are in the word align mode, it's different, yeah, because when the word align mode is unchecked and is disabled, then it's always the set axis where you extrude here the line. And when you are in the word align mode, it's depending on the axis. So here if you want to extrude it here along the x-axis, then you have to set this minus 0, and then we have to use the x-axis. So be aware of that. Yeah. Maybe if you want to extrude it along the x-axis, word align mode X, then save a preset as word align X. If you want to extrude it on the word align Z, then save it as word align Z, and so forth. Okay, this was the small update. At the moment, I was not sure if I also implement another thing, but the time was too short, so I want to give you quickly this update. And at the moment I'm working on a experimental thing. So I'm working on a auto weigh mode and a cat mode. The auto weigh mode automatically creates here a weigh axis. You are not forced to create a third point anymore, just 2 points for the distance, and a cat mode, which is similar to CAD software when you have a 3-panel view, front view, side view, or top view. So so I want to show you this quickly. Let's say we have this side here, yeah? And I create a measurement and I measure this distance here. So let's say we measure this thing here and quickly extrude this. As you can see here, it has a distance of 55 centimeters about, yeah. But this distance. But for CAD software, when you have a 3-panel view, let's say we have a top view, then this distance is not longer 55 centimeters, yeah, it's just 44 maybe or something like that. Yeah, this is the CAD mode. So I want to implement this CAD mode so that you simply create your measurement and then it exactly extrudes it here. From the top view you get 2 lines and it drops all lines to the bottom of 0 so that you can make a top view like in CAD software. You can make a 3-panel view like this. You go in the top view and then the lines come out and measure this distance here. So this I want to implement in the next update. And there's a drop-down menu then. You can choose from the side view or from the front view, and also auto weigh mode or CAD mode. So this will be coming soon. I'm just testing this a little bit. This is maybe a additional feature I want to implement here. Okay, that was everything for the plugin and for the update. I hope you have fun and I say goodbye and yeah, see you later. Goodbye.